but that's important though, that you building like that foundation with people, because like you said, like the cut is cool, but it's like I'm having conversations with people that
I'm listening,
and most conversations that most people will never have. So the fact that you get to just retain so much, because it's all like different stories. Like nobody's story is the same.
Right.
Like at all. So if you just to get to hear that, like that's the point of this podcast too. But it's like you getting it at a triple rate though. Like I can control mine. Like I can control mine. You get it at a boom 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 boom.
Right.
But so this the part I wanted to build up to. So you moved from all those shops, and then next thing you know, you just you built up to your own shop.
Right.
Like, so I definitely want to give you applause for that. It's gonna be applause on that joint.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, what was that like? What was that process like, man? Like, cause this is something that most people accomplish when they in like 30s and 40s. So you did this at 23?
23.
Yeah. What was that like?
The opportunity kind of fell on my lap. The lady reached out to me. She like, hey, you know, like, I heard you're busy. I know you booked up.
Yeah.
I got a spot available for rent if you want it. Long story short, I went in there. I didn't like it at first. And then I kind of just went home, pondered on it, thought about it, painted my vision, and I went back. She actually texted me again, and she was like, hey, like, I want you to come look one more time.
You sure?
Yeah. So I went back, and I was like, you know what, like, people never like, the opportunity fell on my lap. So I'm like, why not just go with it? Like, we can go, like, this is what's next, because I didn't really know what was next. Like, I was thinking for a while, like, I'm just gonna move to, like, you know, like a popular city and just do my own thing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why would I leave what I've already built?
Yeah, to start all over.
And it's hard. Like you said, how was it? Like, it's hard. It's simple as that. Like I kept it low key. I posted
as you should.
it.
Less people know, the better.
Right. People seen it, and like, it's hard. It's just hard, bro. It's a lot of hours. Like, people on my Instagram, they only seeing, like, I travel a lot, so they seeing the trips, they seeing the accomplishments, but they're not seeing what's really going on behind. Like, I barely post my Instagram story. I barely, like, that's really, like, what's going on. So it's definitely not easy. It's just a lot of hard work, long nights.
But you was willing to put in that work though.
Only because I know that I just don't want to be a regular person. Like, and not even really that. Like, I just don't want to be like the regular, like, okay, like, I'm doing this every single day forever. Like, I'm someone who needs change. I like change. Yeah. So whether if it's for better or for worse, like, I'm willing to go in for change, and it's just simple as that.
When you finally like turned that key and it was all said and done, like, what was that feeling like? When you was like, yo, it's here.
It's crazy, cause and that's something that I told myself, like, when I first entered it, like, after everything, cause there was a point where I didn't go into the shop after, like, it was getting, like, remodeled and everything. I didn't go in there for like a month straight, cause I was so tired of everything. I didn't want to be in there. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hire people. I'm gonna let them do their job, and I'll go in there when it's done. So last Monday was my first day, and I'm still the only barber. I walked in there, and I'm like, damn, like,
hey yo,
I did it.
This me.
And that was actually like a cool feeling. Like, it was just like, you know what, like, I did it, like, and that's it. And now
it's time to get to work.
It's time to get to work.
Time to get to work.
I'm not gonna lie, like, everyone's like, yo, like, you know, you should celebrate. And I'm like, nah, because this is where it all counts.
I'm about to celebrate that. Let me get to it first. Hey,
right. And
let me get to it first.
And that's my thing, like, so I've been cutting for about like 5 years now. November 2nd made 5 years. And I was like, all that hard work is cool, but like, I personally feel like this is where it matters the most. Especially because this is my name now. So it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, right now I have no workers, like I said prior, but if someone is working for me, if they get a bad haircut, it's not so-and-so that a bad haircut. It's like, damn, I went to Vinny shop and got messed up. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like this is where everything matters most.
Vinny hiring bullshit people. Yeah.
Right.
That's how the room goes.
So them long hours turned into longer hours now. Like, I'm even putting in more hours, just trying to make sure everybody's satisfied.
So you looking to get barbers?
I would like to. I definitely would like to, but I just want someone who's going.
That you know that's
gonna work.
Hey, so you're not holding out, but you vetting everybody.
I just need someone who's gonna work. Simple as that.
How many you looking for? Like, you just want 2 or 3? Like, you want like a bunch? Like
2 or 3 is cool.
2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3 is cool. I don't want too many.
And but I guess I'm trying to figure out is when you do get these people, like, for you being the owner now, like, how are you going to, like, maintain these people? Because you're dealing with, as being the person that's quote unquote in charge, like, somebody's always going to be, like, somewhat disgruntled. So now you're going to have people working for you. Like, how you going to handle that and keep these people happy?
Treat them like family. Like, and I think that's what matters the most. Like I said, like, you build relationships with these people. So obviously, like, I live on my own now, but, like, previously, like, when I first started cutting hair, I was probably like 18. Yeah. I still lived at home and everything. Mm-hmm. But I'm seeing these people in the shop more than my mom. Yeah. And the first shop that I worked at, it wasn't a friendly environment. So it's like, damn, like, I'm surrounded with y'all more than my mom, giving y'all my time, more than my family, more than everybody, yeah. And this what y'all do with it, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And definitely, like I said, like, I've been in many shops. I've been in about four shops. And, like, I've had shops where, like, I love going to work. And that's what it's all about, like, waking up, being happy. Like, we all gotta work at some point. Like, everyone's gonna keep working, whether you enjoy it or you don't. But the goal is to enjoy it, so it's not like work.
Oh yeah. So it's like you turn your passion to your paycheck. And it's like, I'm not settling for nothing
sure.
that's gonna be toxic environment. I'm gonna create my own environment.
For sure. And that sound like that I could say, like, all the shops that I've been in is something that I just don't like. And it's nothing towards nobody. It's just
the environment.
I always find something I don't like. And my mom used to always be like, she's like, you know what, Vinny? She's like, you're not gonna like it until you make it, until you do it yourself.
That's
until
you
create it. You get what I'm saying?
You had to figure it out on your own. You had to go through it.
Right. Yep. And even now, like, I only been in the shop like 7 days, but, like, if I go inside the shop and I don't like something, which I haven't yet, but, like, if I don't like something, it's my fault. It ain't no one else's fault.
You only blame yourself.
Exactly. And I like yourself. That's cool.
That's
I can't point fingers.
Bullshit. That's you already knew that you wanted to be your own boss.
Right.
That's boss problems that you go through. Exactly. Not liking the place that you're at.
Right. So, like, long story short, like, I want them people just to feel welcome. Like, the way I created the shop, like, personally, it's just supposed to be like a modern kind of style. Like, where I know, like, if somebody walks in, they're not gonna want to leave. They're gonna want to be like, damn, like, this is different.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay here.
Right.
I'm trying to chill here.
Right.
Bringing that barbershop vibe back.
Exactly. So just like, and it's crazy you said that too, because you go in the shop and everybody on their phone. It's like, it's 10 people in the shop, they all on their phone.
Yeah, like, bring out the chessboard, man. Like, ain't nobody cracking jokes. Like,
like, what are y'all doing?
like what? We supposed to have the TV on, watching the game. Like, I get what you're saying.